change. You see the name. Montrezl Harrell will be at the center spot. Clippers will go small, but you keep 3-0 when he gets it done. So the Clippers go small. Montrezl gets his first start of the season.
And you don't have Kawhi Leonard to 30-plus points a game, but they're very capable.
A one-time Clipper, Eric. Clippers have been sluggish offensively over the last couple of ball games. It's been their defense that has bailed them out. Lou, blocked by Lopez. Inauspicious start for the Clippers. Giannis, stymied at the cut by Montrezl.
Forcing their own turnovers.
Giannis misses in the mid-range. Lopez with a third effort taps it up and in. Two-man game with Lopez, lobs it to the usual ground-bound set.
Patrick Beverly will guard any player guarding Giannis Antetokounmpo on that last possession.
Beverly for three. Now Giannis spins in on Beverly, draws a crowd, leaving Lopez open for a mid-range jump shot that is good. Lou finds a wide-open JaMychal Green, the league leader in threes. Made for JaMychal Green, 18 of them are threes. Bledsoe to retaliate and does his second three of the quarter.
Well, Eric Bledsoe is not known for his three-point shooting.
Montrezl gets behind the deep this young season.
You got to continue to run the floor, and Lou Williams recognized Montrezl wide open to simple, special.
You said it perfectly. He's simple, comma, special. Yes. How about another? Down 17-9.
And that's one of the concerns with the Milwaukee Bucks. Is Lou Williams not
by the Clippers. Beverly free for three. That's two in a row. Here's Sonny Silva out there for the Bucks. Middleton deep inside, puts it deep in the well with the right hand for three. All alone. Montrezl clears it away for rebound number 4. He runs the break. He's down the center of the lane to the rim with the right hand and lays it in from rim to rim. Montrezl Harrell.
Freight train grabs the rebound and he's in transition. Uses the okie doke to fake, and Montrezl finishes with a nice, easy layup.
Up the rim. DiVincenzo dumps it into Robin Lopez, and he lays it in. Harkless, double team. Great ball movement for the Clippers. Green for three, book it.
Another possession for the Clippers before he got subbed out.
Lopez gets down the lane, that little awkward. Robinson, a long two. Magruder, a two-man game with Montrezl, who is blessed with finesse.
Magruder showing the flow game.
George Hill for three.
60%.
Makes them both right there. Clippers looking to break the tie. Into Zubac. Look out! To the far side to Korver off the dribble. Blocked into the hands of Lopez. Followed ferociously by Young. Robinson. Nice feed inside to Zubac. Magruder all alone. Harkless to the cup with the right hand. Challenged by Young. Hill with space for three. Got it. 14 from above the arc. Two-man game with Robinson and Zubac. Deflection, turnover, number 6 against the Clippers. Hill swivels to the rim and lays it in. Started last week in Salt Lake, scored 24 points. Hill all alone for three. You cannot be position defense by the Clippers now in the half-court set. Korver guarded three. 7-9 here in the second quarter. Lou.
They're forcing the Clippers to take contested shots going to the basket.
I believe that's going to be a category as Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are out there.
For sure.
Giannis dared to shoot the three. Takes the dare. 70% of his overall shots come from the painted area. Clippers need to get back into this one. And
Montrezl is just using his quickness on Lopez. And an underrated quality for.
Pointed out they've had some issues holding on to large leads. Beverly down the lane, challenges Lopez out.
Continue to attack and draw Lopez away from the rim. Use a running tier.
Bledsoe accelerates.
He dribble drives and pass out to the wing and get him moving.
What a move by Montrezl. And he
off of turnovers without even defense on him.
Bledsoe feeling good, lets it fly for Milwaukee. Lou blocked it. Lopez able to find them.
Because he would take a charge every single time in practice.
Swarming Buck defense. Lou for three. Ain't Denver yet, I get it. Clippers trying to get some momentum heading into the locker room. Trailing by 14. Montrez has been there. Lou around the defensive Hill. His floater is good. Lou Williams now. Lou challenges him defensively, bouncing into Harrell. Oh, swiveling to the rim, and then blocked by Giannis out of 40%. You're seeing warfare at the rim here tonight.
I'll tell you, an awesome move by Montrez Harrell spinning.
Shot clock is late. Lou is aware. Frees himself. Moving to his left and knocks it. Lou challenges Lopez and loses that challenge. Gets the ball back and the Clippers reshuffle the deck. They deal it to Patterson with a lane to the cup with the right hand. Oh, nasty!
He ran and look at the ball reversal. And Giannis tried to force him to shoot the three. And he attacks the basket with authority. Just rise up, big fella. Put him in the basket. Look at the bench.
Minute to play in the first half, and a foul by Lou, sending Lopez to the ground. Clippers, despite all the miscues, down just single digits. How about Lou?
Lou Williams starting to serve some dessert to everyone on the floor.
George Hill has been off out of camera for the Clippers.
I'll tell you, Eric Bledsoe and George Hill are 8 for 12.
Lou, dueling banjos in downtown Los Angeles.
2 for 4 from the three, and he's just icing it.
Hill feeling good and lets it fly. That's 5 of a kind. Shot clock is dark. George Hill penetrates. Gets it up top now to Korver. For 3 at the horn, it's good. 12 is out to see if it counts. It looks good all the way for Kyle Korver. The second half, all things considered, it really could have been a lot worse for the Clippers. Middleton for a mid-range jumper. And Clippers yet to get an official shot up. They have 3 turnovers. Here's Landry down the lane, blocked. But the loose ball goes into the ready hands here in downtown Los Angeles on Sunday.
The only way the Clippers would get back in this game is Trez finishes that nice and one. On a dribble, crossed over fast and leaned to the side and used that nice teardrop in the airspace of Lopez.
Mr. Mayhem wore a 23 from distance. Clippers down just 6. Beverly trying to cut it in half and does! Prez for Prez.
I love it.
Want the running mate, Eric Bledsoe, down the lane, leaves it in and comes away with the steal. Good closeout by Beverly for the block.
And the extra possession for Patrick Beverly running out to Middleton for that three.
Prez all the way to the rim with the right.
Patrick Beverly gets out, they low on Giannis, and the block shot on Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton is 6'7.5", and Trez, hard right hand going.
Against one of, if not the best teams in the Eastern Conference. Going toe-for-toe, Bledsoe down the lane, puts the Bucks
Clippers roster right now. You just want to continue to keep it close. You play harder on the defensive end and cut down on your turnovers. Look at that. Look at Pat Beverly.
Lou, get in there. Yes, sir! Clippers have tied it at 77. Has brought them back into the ballgame.
It's not an NBA game. This is a blacktop game. And you know what happens on the blacktop? The toughness and the grit, and Pat Beverly is back. And now Lou Williams is
ready to erupt here at Staples. Look out. Giannis to the cup for 2. It helps his team win games. Clippers.
Every single game, sorry, Brian, every single game, you live with Giannis taking that three and make it.
Beverly down the lane, bouncing off defenders and lays it.
The way Patrick Beverly is playing downhill amongst the trees has been spectacular this game. You said it all.
Of his main field goals this year are in the paint. Giannis in transition. There's the willing passer that you were talking about to Hill for 3. Giannis dared to shoot the 3 and knocks it in.
Giannis really showcasing his three-point ability. If you notice during Giannis, whenever he makes shots.
Second string for the Clippers here. That incredible bench battling with a favorite to come out. Prez goes ISO, gets to the rim and lead.
Lawrence Frank's game. You go from a position getting fired down in Detroit, but just look at just this.
Lopez sets the screen for Middleton. Drives around Green, gets to the rim with the right hand and lays it out.
Tonight.
Harkless accelerates, elevates, no. How about Zubats tapping it up? Control the loose ball. Lou, a graceful glide to the rim. Counted.
57 points combined from Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell. The Clippers get another possession.
See if they can capitalize here. Beverly finds a seam, hit from behind, counted on a foul. Lopez on the drive. No, and Beverly wrestles the rebound away. Lopez gets it back and throws it in. Beverly to Zoo, to the rim, blocked by Lopez. Korver. Boy, is still alive here. Down 7 with time. Lou, the running right-hand will whistle foul. Here, this is the one that is pretty telling that it's not a foul. I don't even understand. Come on.
You're right.
The big call goes back to Milwaukee, and Giannis tries to make him pay and does. Sauntering to the cup with 27. Shamet to the cup. His first bucket. They'll look for Shamet. Middleton the other way. Giannis with the rebound of the easy deuce. Korver. Good closeout by Beverly.
Yes.
Korver has been electric from distance with 4 threes. Expect him to go back to kind of a normal minute range once the big boys come in
this game. The Clippers 18 points off the bench, but Milwaukee 45.
Lou has played 35 minutes tonight. Shamet for 3 again. I've seen this movie before. Singly covered by Green. JaMychal's no slouch there, but what footwork by Giannis. What a finish with it. Lou gets through the lane to the rim with cruel.
Just look at the patience here. Uses the up and under. The old Kevin McHale.
Trez, little kiss and a smile against Milwaukee. Free throws for the Clippers. Shamet curls, catches, and connects! 4-point game!
But the pick and roll, he came off with that high curl cut at the top. And when you hit 1 or 2 shots, and just the confidence in Doc Rivers finding, making those plays for Landry.
Bledsoe in traffic lays in.
Just look at the rotation by the Clippers.
Great defensive stand, but Bledsoe not able to convert. George Hill coming up, and they've delivered big time here tonight. Lou moves to his left for 3. Got it! Lou Williams with 34.
You can see George Hill. Just so people know back home, there's nothing malicious by Lou Williams. Just the act of movement. 2 times Finals MVP. Multiple All-Star, Defensive Player of the Year, multiple times.
Middleton crossing blades with Beverly, flings a mid-range shot, no. And Giannis with that reach, pull the Clippers. Green settles into the mid-range shot, he can knock it down. They will need to rely on him. Lou doesn't roll it, dribbles it up into the front court. Put into a straight shot get by Middleton. Shamet forces up the 3 and banks it in!
And a half quarters, 5 for 10 from the field, 4 for 8 from
3. Green in the corner, blocked by Giannis. Beverly gets it back to Lou in the corner for a 3. And that will do it.
Games. And Doc Rivers showed the entire world that we can win games and then allow other players the opportunity to be showcased. Montrezl Harrell taking off, Lou Williams, doing what he can do. So we take this as a win from the standpoint of a collective group.
It is another reminder that this team is full of heart. Eric Bledsoe celebrating the win. The Bucks win by 5 in downtown Los Angeles.